Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games, and I'm back with another Video Games Monthly unboxing video. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first up we have an N64 game, and it is Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 was released on June 30th, 1997. It was developed by Nintendo EAD and published by Nintendo. Star Fox is a 3D scrolling shooter game. This was the first game on the Nintendo 64 to support the Rumble Pack. The game is a remake of the Super NES game of the same title minus the 64 part. Most levels are on a linear path filled with enemies, obstacles, and power-ups. I had never played the 64 version, but I did enjoy the Super Nintendo version when I was younger. My brief time playing the game after this month's unboxing was quite enjoyable, and I look forward to more of it. Alright, next up we have an NES game, and it is Ice Hockey! Ice Hockey! Alright, so we got a sports game. The only thing that's cool is sometimes old retro sports games can be a lot of fun. Love Blades of Steel, best hockey game on the NES as far as I'm concerned. Will Ice Hockey prove me wrong? There's no way it's better than Blades of Steel. Ice Hockey was released in 1988 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, was developed by Nintendo EAD and published by Nintendo. The gameplay is traditional hockey and, much to my surprise, a bit like Blades of Steel, which is one of my favorite NES games. One cool feature in Ice Hockey is there are 3 character types with different strengths and weaknesses. This makes setting up your team add a strategic element to the game. Playing against the computer felt a little unfair, but I bet playing against your friends would be a blast. Next up, we have a Super Nintendo game, and it is Star Trek: The Next Generation. Cool. Star Trek: The Next Generation was released in September of 1994. It is an adventure game based on the series. The game was developed by Spectrum Holobyte and published by Holobyte. In the game, you take control of the USS Enterprise and travel to different planets and take on missions. I only played the game for a short period of time. I've never been a fan of Star Trek, but the game did seem enjoyable and like there was a lot of depth to all the things you could do on the Enterprise. Plus, running around and zapping things was pretty fun. Alright, so there we have it. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Next up we have a CD case, and it is South Park Chef's Love Shack for the Dreamcast, and it's actually brand spanking new. Still got the plastic on it, pretty cool. I actually played this game a bit on PlayStation, I believe. It's a lot of fun to play with a group of friends. South Park Chef's Love Shack was released on October 31st, 1999. It's a party game that was developed by Acclaim Studios Austin and published by Acclaim Entertainment. I had to play the game by myself for this video, but this game can be a blast with friends. It plays slightly like Mario Party, except instead of a board game, it's a game show. After a few trivia questions, you'll be thrown into a random minigame. The minigames are a lot of fun and where the game shines the most. I'm also a huge South Park fan, so getting a copy of this for the Dreamcast is very awesome. So it's always cool to get a brand new game. I love getting Dreamcast games. Any addition to the Dreamcast collection is always a plus. Alright, and we have switched to the 5-game box. The 10-game box was getting a little expensive, and it's also a lot harder to edit these videos and show gameplay and stuff when it's 10 games. I thought 5 games would be a little bit easier. Make the videos a little shorter, and I can showcase the games a little better. The final game is a Sega Genesis game. It's a 688 Attack Sub, and it is complete with the case. No manual, but still got the box, which is cool. Most of my Sega Genesis games do have boxes, so I always think that's great. 688 Attack Sub was released in 1991. It is a submarine sim game. It is painfully boring. If you like reading and looking at ugly, confusing screens, this may be the game for you. You can play as a US Angelus class or Soviet Alpha class nuclear powered attack sub. I tried both. One made the controls in a different language. Cool! Seriously, this may be one of the most boring and awful games I've ever played. Maybe I'm missing something. That's kind of a mixed bag of a box. Let's real quickly get the total and just see how the value is for what I got. Alright guys, so this month's box. I paid about 45 bucks for this box, and the total came out to a little over $60, so I definitely got value on this box. A couple of these games are actually decently priced. They're getting up there. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this month's box in the comments below. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed it. Also be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest BTG videos. And over to the left of the video is a couple other videos from BTG I think you might enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.